Well now, my neighbor that owns the orchard up behind me brought me down a project last night. This goes on his orchard weed sprayer, and what it does is forces the packing. You have to wrap packing around the shaft, and then this pushes up against the packing and keeps it tight and keeps it from leaking. And then what happens is, if you don't change the packing and you keep on tightening this, you're breaking the ear off. And this is just some pot metal, and it's can't weld it. So he's asked me to try and replicate this. So what I have so far is I have a close nipple that is the right OD, and I can shorten that up. I wish my lathe was working. I've got an issue with my lathe. Well, that's another story, but I would like to turn this and smooth it down, but he didn't seem to think that would be a problem. I will probably face this and shorten it up and face it so that it has a nice flat surface. And this has a slight taper to the inside, and that may be kind of an important feature when it's pushing up against that packing to make it work just right. So I will attempt to replicate that, and then it just has this flat piece on the bottom and these elongated holes. So that should be easy enough. I've got a piece of metal here that has the oval shape. I've traced that, and then of course I'll get that down to size, and I've drilled and tapped this close nipple. The only thing that I don't have is I don't have a drill the right size to ream out the inside of that and get that or ID just exactly right, and it's just a tad smaller than this, and I'm afraid it won't slide over the shaft. But he can take that in and get that done, get that punched out to the right ID. Take that to a machine shop. It'd take them about 2 minutes to do that, and they probably won't charge him over $600-700 to do it. Yeah, they wanted a lot of money, or they just looked at him like he's silly when they asked the machine shop to build him one of these. So he said, I'll go see my Arky neighbor. He didn't say that, I'm saying that. He came to see his Arky neighbor to see if I could Arky rig something for him. So that's what I'm up to right now. See ya. Thanks. Made those outside holes a little bigger because I don't know how much that thing has to I mean, these holes are elongated, so I didn't do that so much as just make them bigger. So you should be able to twist that around a little bit, because I'm worried about this. The ID in this particular piece here is kind of off center, so this thing may have to jockey around a little bit or twist around a little bit to get on the shaft and line up with the bolts. So I don't know. I'm gonna call him and see if he thinks this monstrosity will work. I got to set this grease zerk a little higher than the other one, and I'm hoping there's still enough room between here and here to get in there and push that packing in. And surely it will. We'll see. Alright, that's it. That's enough of that.